GLP project has many opportunities to be cross-curricular for students and teachers within the classroom. Have you noticed with the new adoption of the ELA Common Core Standards, as well as the Math Common Core Standards, we have narrowed the field or time in our classroom for art activities to happen. When you add in the next generation science standards, we've narrowed the time even further for art and creativity to happen. In my GLP project, I've found a way to include the 4 C's: critical thinking, collaboration, communication, and creativity, so that your student is able to access the 4 C's, as well as being cross-curricular, adding art, IST standards, and narrative writing. In this powerful experience, students learn to have a meaningful experience with art, as well as learning about other places in the world. When you look at a piece of art like Starry Night that inspired poetry and songs, we then create powerful students who become creative in art and music and poetry and many other avenues of art. When we make a powerful learner, we make a powerful student that will change the world. Let's start the step-by-step process. I'll talk you through it. Step 1. Have your students watch a video biography about Vincent van Gogh. I've provided them on the videos portion of this website. There's ones for younger kids as well as older students, even high school. Make a choice, look at them, and decide which one is best for your students. Step 2. Go onto the Pinterest link that I have up at the top for you. In there you'll find all sorts of lessons in different ways to recreate Starry Night. You can recreate it with Q-tips, you can recreate a small portion, you can do it with pastels, and you can do it with paints. All the lesson plans and links are there for you so that you can make a meaningful experience for your students. You know your class best. Step 3. After your students have made their beautiful recreations of Starry Night, you need to capture them. You can use your phone, or you can use your Google Chromebooks or your computer to screen capture your students. Next, you're going to have your students watch how Starry Night inspired the beautiful poem and song. The videos are provided for you on YouTube. Next, we're going to have the students do a C for collaboration. After they watch this great video, we're going to have them have a collaborative discussion about the sensory words they heard, saw, and felt about Starry Night poem or song. Make sure that your students pay close attention to those words. Sensory words are important, and we'll get to that in the next step. Before your collaboration discussion, there'll be a little homework. You need to look under the Pinterest link in this website. You'll find anchor charts and sensory word lists for yourself. Under the consumables, you'll also find more word lists. But remember, you want to create a word list for your students that has meaning to them, because they're the only ones that can describe their Starry Night. After you've created your list, you want to release your students to begin their paragraph. It's a narrative writing paragraph about their Starry Night. Have them start the rough draft on a piece of paper. You're going to need to create a Google slideshow that you share with your class, because when they're finished, they're going to put their final draft on a Google slide. Make sure that you download the rubric for consumables for the narrative writing. You can change it any way you want. That's why I left it like that. When you do the Google slideshow, you have one slide that is your picture that the student recreated, followed by their narrative writing, so that each student can recognize their work. But please do not include names, because we don't want others to have this private information about your student. As a class, you're going to want to watch your beautiful Google slideshow. When you're done, just go to the gallery submit and submit one to me. I'll try to get back to you within 24 hours. Once you do this, you're also asking for a Google spreadsheet that I'll release to you about the other classes that I have available that you can watch as a class. Make sure you enjoy these Google Classroom videos as you watch them and learn about other Starry Nights in other places around the world. Extension 1. Compare and contrast. I've included a double bubble map as well as a compare and contrast graphic organizer as well as a Venn diagram under consumables, where your class can compare their video with the other class's video and trying to understand different sensory words. Extension 2. They can have a collaborative discussion about the sensory words they saw. Some guiding questions are under consumables for you to access in case you want to have some help in leading that discussion. Extension 3. You can have the kids map out where they received their Google Slides Starry Night from and keep track of all the places around the world they learned about and how different the nights are. In conclusion, Starry Night is a global project that allows students to have a meaningful experience as well as doing the Common Core. We're Common Core aligned with ELA as well as ISTE standards. We're allowing students to create meaningful experiences that will follow them through life and shrinking the world so that they're able to understand we're just one small dot, but we have a huge impact.